Hi everybody, David from Living Tech here. One of our subscribers called RevoZport specializes in the design and production of performance upgrades to high-end vehicles. They sent me one of their products to do an unboxing, installation, and review, and that's what we're going to do here today. This product is the Tesla Model X wired tablet charging station. So let's get started. Okay, so there's a packing list in the box. This is what it looks like. If you can see that. Okay, so first of all, we have a USB cable for the tablet. There's also a 3M magnetic piece in here that sticks onto the back of your tablet. Virtually any tablet should work with this charging station. As long as, I guess, it's a USB charger. And then, just this one other part. This looks identical to the carbon fiber that we have in the vehicle already. This is the magnet part. And the sticker is magnetic, and so this will be magnetically attracted to these big magnets in here. The unit itself has two suction cups, and these go on the windshield. This goes back, and this part here plugs into the light fixture. So you remove the cover for the light fixture, this goes in, and then you put the light fixture back on. There are a couple of handles here which will allow you, I guess, to detach the suction cups more easily because you can twist them. So that looks good. The wire here, there's a power that's fused, which is good, and there's a black wire. So you are splicing into the wiring for the light, and you are having to drill 2 holes in the metal behind the light, and the black wire will be attaching to one of those holes. So let's go take it to the vehicle, see how it looks, do the installation, and then I'll do the quick review. Okay, so I managed to pull this cable out to expose a connector. This is what the light looks like, and this is what the connector looks like. I looked up the part number inscribed on the original connector on AliExpress and found 5 pairs of that connector and its mating connector along with the terminal pins for $8 US. Shipping to my US post office box, it was free. Had I opted to have it shipped to my home in Canada, it would have been $25 US. I didn't have the proper insert for my pallet and crimpers to accommodate these particular pins, so I looked up how to get a good connection, doing so by hand. Using the 2 connectors, I created an extension cable, and the red wire that's under my thumb and finger was actually longer, and I created that so that I could attach the red wire of the entertainment center to each end of this extension cable. And I crimped this spade terminal connector to the black wire from the entertainment center. Do this because it's sort of hard to unplug it. Go like this. Oh, so the light works. Now you might be wondering why I'm missing a clip. I don't know. There it is. So this guy sticks to the back of your iPad. Okay, so let's give this a try. We've taken the plastic off here, sort of a smooth, rubbery surface. We put this guy on the back here, and okay. It's a little bit jittery, but it's not, doesn't feel like it's going to come off. The surface area of this part could stand to have two of those things, I think. And then if that were the case, then this guy wouldn't be going anywhere. Okay, I have some parting thoughts here. In case this view is any better, this is the unit. Here is the LED DC voltage display. Here is the charge port that you plug your USB into. Here are the two knobs to help you with the suction cups. I removed these knobs. They just sort of come off like this. They screw off, and then I put these onto the windshield hard, and then I fed this back through and tightened these up. And to me, that was a much better way of fixing it. I wasn't able to otherwise get the suction cups fully adhering to the windshield. So the carbon fiber matches perfectly with the car's carbon fiber to my eye, and so I was really happy with that. If this is the front of the car and that's the back, this goes on the windshield. This goes in the recess for the overhead light, the map lights, and this is what sticks out. My only problem with this was that the big iPad Pro I was using was a little too heavy, and therefore it wasn't as secure as it could be. I called RevoZport and I messaged them, and they said they'd be happy to put in a second sticker so that the two stickers can be one above the other or one beside the other, and that would fix the problem. So I was really happy about that. Also, it took me a long time to get these connectors, and these are the connectors that match the car's connectors. What I wanted to avoid was cutting any wires in the car. So instead of cutting wires, I made this harness so that you unplug the light, the light that goes in here, you unplug that from the car. Instead, you plug this into that supply wire, this into the light. So now the light has its power back, and then this harness is just spliced onto the power for the iPad charger. To me, that's a much better solution. That is fully reversible. Tesla can't be worried that you've done anything to interfere with their wires, which is great. The only two other things. First of all, it's expensive for sure. I think it was $580 US for the non-wireless charging option, and more for the wireless charging. And the other thing is that this gets in the way. If you're using your rear view mirror, this gets in the way of your vision somewhat. When you have the iPad on it, forget about it, it's gone, your rear view vision. So many people prefer anyway to engage the rear view camera full time. And they use that instead of the rear view mirror, because in the Model X anyway, the rear window is very small. So you can't get much visibility out of that anyway. So I would say that that's probably not the biggest deal. Same with the price. I mean, if you have spent so much on the vehicle anyway, an extra $500 or $600 to keep your family happy in the middle and back rows, I think it's probably worth it. Depends obviously on each situation. But to me, those are two things that are, I guess the good part about those drawbacks is you know what the drawbacks are before you get it. As far as this unit itself goes, you get what you think you're going to get. You get a very high quality looking and feeling device, and it seemed to work perfectly for me. So anyway, those are my thoughts. RevoZport sent this to me to review, but they were fine with the fact that I'm just going to tell it like it is. So I did. There's no other incentive over and above getting this unit for review. So Please, if you like this video, please hit the like button, but please be sure to subscribe to see our future videos. Thanks very much.